It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got a pair of teams who met each other in Super Bowl 15. It's the Eagles and the reigning AFC champs. All that and more coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL.
Week 5, here we go.
Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about
One of the games.
a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to
Matthew Stafford and the
Today,
Eagles.
for this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. When you go back and you watch it,
Nice return, Gentry.
games running wild, it's usually these tight ends when you can block. So the passing game is getting it done, and they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about, but these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to go
Gotta get Sutton's hands warmed up.
They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Come on,
Well,
Njoku.
that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Someone sneaked in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Stafford to the air to start us off. That's taken in by Samuel. And they're going down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. All down that time by...
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First carry now for Jonathan
Oh
Rose.
my God.
Has a lane inside the 25. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes and not just a little.
Man.
So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He's going to throw this one.
There we go.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for the Raiders first. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, come
We'll get a
on.
stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
No, I really can't fucking
First and
block.
10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Miles Garrett coming in for the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Just
Come on,
1 yard on the
Barkley.
play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Now looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing from the gun here.
It is fucking hot, man. Come on.
Fourth down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender
Fucking
who cares.
bastard.
All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Completes it to his running back.
Fuck
Here's Donovan
this
Brooks.
shit. Fuck.
And he'll push this upfield
Come on,
and earn
man.
them a new set of downs. And time runs out before... Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Stafford from the gun. This is caught by
The
Isaiah
fuck you
Likely.
doing?
And he's brought down after a nice
Bitch.
gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Stafford again. Into the hands of Likely. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
On second down, it's Brooks. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Throwing is Stafford on third. This finds likely.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Going forward with Brooks. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Short pass, Bryant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Come on, boys, let's get down the field here.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Raiders, who have 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. Cut out left. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Makes the play in bounds offside. And they
What a
finally
fucking
bring
play,
it down.
Gavin. What
That
a
is a
boy.
big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
Perfect. Perfect timing,
Catch
Minka.
to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that short pass gets tipped, and you then don't have much time to react to the catch. But he brings it in anyway to save the completion.
Second and manageable. He's throwing.
Oh, fuck. What a catch.
The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mike Williams, the
damn.
touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Come on, boys. Let's get another stop here.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage
Yeah,
team
right
gets
in
him
his
down
fucking
for 26-yard
bounce
line. Now After that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. Stafford now on first down. He's just going to get rid of this
Nice
one.
cover, nice cover, boys.
He saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford has a man. It's Brooks.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Taken in by Likely. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Breaking from the gun. Here's Stafford.
Get him. Good shit, boys.
And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That brings us to halftime, and these teams locked up on the scoreboard. It's a 7-7 ball game. Now from our neighbors to the north, we'll head back to the U.S. in Orlando. Got our EA Sports halftime report with Jonathan Coachman coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But
Well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game.
It's gonna stop here in the second half. It's gonna stop here, guys. Make a statement.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And
Fuck you, Brooks.
they'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sets in motion. On 1st down, here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here comes Brooks.
There you go.
And all he can get is 1
Sit
yard.
your
Ran
ass
that
down,
right into
boy.
the defensive front.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's another quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Stafford. That's caught for the 1st.
Come on.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's what's up, bitch. Attaboy, Cashman.
Supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Again, it's Brooks. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Stafford now on third down.
That's what I'm talking about, boys.
And the defense comes through. That's going to
Fucking right, Harris.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Good fucking shit.
So on fourth down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Ooh, fucking right, CJP. With a dive forward, 2 boom.
On the play. And that's good for Raiders first. Looking for a throw here.
Oh,
That
come
one is
on.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So second down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to
Right
move
up the
those
middle,
chains.
Barkley, attaboy.
Year after year, the best offenses, it's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Split the D.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll throw it yet again. Cut by Sutton. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's
Come on,
dropped
Barkley.
just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. They go to Barkley again. And he's brought down after a
Almost could have broke
solid
away.
gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get... They're set up at the 35 now. To throw here on first down. Hits him on the out route.
Yes,
This is
sir.
down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Second and 3 now. From the 28. Got him in. It's Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their...
Come on, move your feet, move your feet.
You're not.
And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll throw it. That one complete to Njoku.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel.
Nice catch and run, boy.
They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Barkley trying this up the gut, and he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Looking to throw.
Fuck yeah. Way to hold on to that ball.
Touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Catch made underneath the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him
boys,
a
gotta
great
stop.
runner to getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Stafford from the gun. He had it for a
Come
moment.
on, boys, one more stop.
Loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Now to throw.
Fuck, bitch. Come on, guys.
Not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Complete. It's Atwell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. And he runs it in. Touchdown.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Decision coming up for him now. On for the PAT, and a Mick will tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His
Fuck.
try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Raiders. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Throw reeled in by the Joku. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 3 now. From the 34. Makes the grab and bounds outside.
Fuck.
And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. That's going to
Gonna line
be the
that
first down
in.
after a gain of 26. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
Fucking
And you just
Joker has
feel
it
his
both
aggressive
blocked.
mindset all game
God
long.
damn
As
it.
long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Pass taken in by Sutton. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock for the timeout at least.
Come on, boys.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
It has enough leg, and it's
Yes.
deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Okay. Okay.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Bit of desperation on these deep shots. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play!
Yes. What a fucking close game. Rough start, but we settled in there, boys. Defense coming up clutch a couple times. Alex, Brian making some good plays there. Holy fuck, what a rocky start.
I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Raiders winners.
Shelby Harris coming in with a clutch sack there. Everyone was getting the ball. 20 to 26, 76%, 2 touchdowns. Barkley 29 yards. Sutton 61, Njoku 48, Godwin, Barkley, Gadsden, Williams, Ibuka. We had 14 first downs.